Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm super excited to get this review out to you guys. If you follow me, you know I teased it last night, very late, but I was on Instagram and I follow Flower Beauty and I saw that they posted that they were going to be launching a new foundation and I happened to see it. It had launched, I want to say it launched on Thursday, the 15th, 16th, I don't remember what date it was, but I saw it and I got really curious. So I was looking up to see what my shade would be and I ordered it from their website because at the time they were doing 20% off. I don't know if that's still active right now. I will put the code that I used. It was fall20 down below if you're curious. But the other reason I'm really excited to also share this with you guys is because before Flower Beauty was either at Ulta, I think Walmart, or on their website. And you guys actually reached out to me and you said that you're starting to see it at CVS. So guess who's going to CVS this week to see what else is available? Me. So anyways, let's just get to this because I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation. So this is what it looks like. I did have it on yesterday. I did a wear test. I didn't film myself putting it on because we went pumpkin picking and we went out to eat at the Cracker Barrel and we went to the park. So yesterday was a very busy day. I told myself I'll do a wear test, completely forgetting that I have to wear a mask for most of the time. But I do have my thoughts on it and I do share that with you guys in my, at the end of the day, little clip that I'm going to insert. But without further ado, let's talk about this. So this is a new foundation. It's a serum foundation. It claims to be light to medium coverage and it claims to have like a radiant finish. So we're going to put it on together. And of course, I'm going to do one side with a sponge, one side with a brush. So I'm going to shake it. I think it's just a habit that I shake my foundations. And if you're curious, my shade is Natural Beige M1. This one has like a golden-ish undertone. Online, I did check the swatches. They have some that have like a pink undertone and some that have a gold undertone, like a yellow undertone. I always opt for something yellow or golden or neutral, but I prefer golden undertone. So it comes in a nice like foggy glass container. It has a pump. I know one of you guys was asking how does it compare to the Rare Beauty Serum Foundation? Well, for starters, this one has a pump. The other one is a doe foot applicator. So I'm going to get it and I'm going to squeeze some to the back of my hand. It does say to shake well, so I'm just going to shake it a little bit extra. Now, it is a bit of a watery foundation. That's the shade. So I'm going to take it. I'm just going to start to apply it. Now, when I put this on yesterday, I did use my fingers and I kind of finished it off with a brush to kind of blend out. It does have the slightest soft scent of lavender, but it's not overbearing. So I'm applying it. As I'm applying it, you can already see that it is a radiant foundation. It does feel like hydrating. It almost feels like skincare meets foundation. It doesn't have like this, the Rare Beauty foundation had this like texture to it. This doesn't have that. This is a very like, it almost feels like an oil-based foundation. I'll get back to you if it does have oil in it, but it feels very nice. So let me just. So this is kind of the way I put it on. I'll dot it on my face and then I'll go in with like a foundation brush. I like this one a lot. This one's from Yesstyle because the way it's cut, it's like cut like that, blunt. And I like to press it in. Now, the coverage I would say is like a light to maybe a medium coverage. I don't think it's full coverage. I wouldn't, like, you can layer it on, but just keep in mind that because it's such a radiant foundation, the more you layer on, it's going to be shiny. You're going to have to set certain parts of your face. I'm just going to pick some up with my brush here. Like here, I need coverage. I was trying to extract. The color match is good for me. I just like how, like, it claims to be radiant and it's radiant. You know, I like that a lot. And my skin feels, it doesn't like, my skin feels like it has moisture to it. I'm telling you, this to me is like skincare meets foundation. That's what it feels like. It feels very soft. Now, if you don't like your face to be like dewy looking all day, I suggest that you set it. I don't mind it looking like this. I kind of prefer it this way. Let me do the other side. So the other side we'll do with a sponge. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild sponge and blend it. Okay, I don't like the way it's applying with the sponge because the sponge is basically like diluting it too much where I almost feel like I'm not putting anything on. So I'm gonna go back with my finger and the brush. Like, see how that, now it's staying on my skin. Now, I don't think you need a brush to put it on. I think you're fine with just using your fingers because it's so like moisturizing and it blends really nice. Like, I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of, but it feels like a really like nice like oil, or I guess like a true serum, but it feels good. And it doesn't feel heavy on the face either. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. So I had this on yesterday and I had it on, I had it on for 12 hours and I had a mask on. And I gotta say, for the most part, being that I kept going like this with my mask, it stayed on really nice. Like, it stayed on my forehead good. But there was a point where I kind of kept bringing my mask down too far. And then I think I just took off a lot of the makeup. But this is pretty much the finish that I get. And it stayed like this all day until I started to take it off with the mask. So let me come in so you guys could see. But it's a true like radiant foundation, like a healthy glow. I like it a lot. And if I'm being honest, I like it more than the Ordinary foundation. I know, shocker, because I love the Ordinary, but I like this one more. It just sits on the skin a little more dewy. And as far as this compared to the Rare Beauty one, the finish is so different. And I don't know, I just, this one feels good. Like I said, it definitely feels like it's got like that skincare texture to it. And like my skin enjoys it, appreciates it. Now, if you want to build up coverage, I don't think you're going to get past like a medium coverage. So if you want full coverage, I would definitely add in like a concealer if you need to. But if you're looking for like an everyday foundation, like I guess like a bump above a tinted moisturizer with like some coverage, this is definitely like I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. I think it was like $15. And like I said, now you can get it at CVS. You can get it, I think, you can definitely get it on the flowerbeauty.com. I'm not sure if it's available like at Walmart yet or Ulta, but you can get it now at CVS. Like I saw it online, and like with CVS, if you have like those extra buck, the money, you know, like when you buy stuff and then you get like the points, if you just like use it towards that, I like it. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I feel like you guys need to try it out. Because you know what, if you don't like it, even if you get a CVS and you don't like it, like it's close to your home or whatever, buy it. return it. But I think you're going to like it as much as I do. If you like your foundation like I do, where it's glowing, it's light, and just like, it's so easy to use. Like you saw, I was putting it on and you just blend it out. Like I'm not sitting there like messing with it. I wasn't crazy about it with the sponge, that I will say. But the application with my fingers and then just going over with the brush if you need to, or if you're comfortable with the brush. But I like it. You guys need to try it. You need to check it out. You need to let me know if you like it. So comment down below if you're gonna get it. Yeah, let me know. I want to know. I want to know if you guys like it too. All right. I'm gonna be inserting pictures of when I first applied it yesterday, and then the end of the day, so you can see kind of like what happened with my face. Again, please keep in mind, I had a mask on for probably, for 2 hours straight, and then off and on for like 3 hours. So I had a mask on for a while and it didn't budge too bad. And I did end up doing like a 12-hour wear test. So I'm going to enter that in now. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to do a check-in for the Flower Beauty, the Get Real Serum Foundation, their new one. This is probably the longest that I've ever worn foundation. It's been 12 hours and we did a lot today. We went to the park, we went out to eat at the Cracker Barrel, and then we went pumpkin picking. And I was like, this morning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the makeup on. This is the perfect day for a wear test. Well, I forgot that I had to wear a mask like all day. So I had a mask on for 2 hours at the park. I had a mask on for an hour that we were waiting at the restaurant. And then I had a mask on for the hayride, walking around. I probably wore a mask today for like 4 hours, 2 back to back, and then kind of like in between, and I would take it off. So maybe it wasn't the best day to do a wear test, but here's what I can tell you. The foundation, like on my forehead, looks exactly the same as it did in the morning. It did start to kind of fade here, but that's because I had my mask on, and every now and then I would just take it down and like, because we were outside and there weren't people around, so we were social distancing. So I eventually did wipe off some of the foundation. But I think overall, for what's kind of like left behind, it's still there. But it looks, I feel like my skin still looks radiant. So I can always do another wear test and update you guys on the community tab and kind of just do like pictures. So I'll do that. Unfortunately today I didn't film myself putting my foundation on because I was kind of rushing in the morning, but I do have pictures of it freshly applied. And then I took like a quick, like I filmed myself with it on. That's like a check-in. Sorry, I'm tired. But just wanted to let you guys know about that. It definitely lasted most of the day. Obviously, like from here up, it's lasted 12 hours. And, you know, I sometimes can be a little bit oily here, but I don't see that it's gone. I feel like my skin still looks radiant. So I like that a lot. So, all right, back to the video.